Right. You don't know, sometimes I'm a little bit late with the news and that, keeping up with it. Now, Mover, the broski, blood, about 2016, yeah, sitting down in the village. We're not on the same wing, but we're kind of on the same wing. So he's on C wing, I'm on D wing, but they're both attached. And there's that bars in between it. And we're all on the freeze. A bear man are there at the time. Me, CK, Curls, Little's Crazy, Ace. You know what I'm saying? Like, Biz was there, DV was there, spare man there, innit? This is where DV found out that he had the evidence on his case or whatever. I'll touch on that at some point, whatever for that. But yeah, move on. Proper cool brother. Chilled with him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Done in his cell, whatever. Reason on the yard, because sometimes I'll cut through and go to see when I have yard time with them and whatnot. It was definitely sad. Yeah, one thing, yeah. Him and DV, they had jars pulling up to see them, boy. They had jars on top of jars on top of jars. Still, you get me? Yeah, I think I argued a couple of times, like, bro, is this what you're doing? Like, what the fuck is going to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, it was very sad because, like, just before that, the ringtone, he had like so many classics, and I feel like from the jump, like, you surely want to, like, to my knowledge anyway, or in my era, one of the first rude boys to actually like do like hits for like girls and stuff like that. You get me saying, or club bangers or whatever. I think he was definitely ahead of his time. I seen a few people talk about some posts that he's put up. I haven't actually watched it yet. I'm gonna piggyback off the way Mark's work here because I know he's put it all together in a nice little bowl for me. Why for that? So I'm gonna go through that. But yeah, free mover each and every time, man. And yeah, I know you went through one appeal and I think that popped down. I don't know if he's got another one in hand, but like for the young youths out here moving wild and stuff like that, just understand that there's a lot of people that are sitting down, whether it's him, whether it's Titch, like there's a lot of people that's sitting down riding very, very long ones that had a promising future, that had a lot of good things looking like was about to unfold in front of them or whatnot. So just mind how you step and don't be too hasty to do madness, because once they slap you with that 30 wreck, like, it's over, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tense. So, we're free each and every time. And I don't know if you don't know, but there's dispersals in it, and they're like the life of jails. And when you get that amount of time, they kind of like make you spend a certain amount of years in each one. And some are better than others. I've never been, obviously, yet. Hope I never do. Because that's where dreams go to die, literally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I've definitely heard about these super SAS type racist govs that do the most and rare and whatnot. And I've heard that it's really like a racial and this type of jobs, because when you go to like Pentonville and this, that, there's no such thing with, oh, the whites over there and the blacks over there, that's not really how it functions. But I heard over there it's kind of how it functions, and the Aki's over there and this, that, and that, this. But anyway, yeah. So let me hear what Bounce is going to say about that. Oh, but I hope I'm not being too low vibration and talking about, God forbid I talk about jail or anything like that. Do you know what I mean?
Legend. Obviously, during his come up, I was serving a lengthy sentence. I think he got sentenced in 2014 to a minimum of 30 years, maybe 2040, maybe before that. But don't quote me on it. And obviously, Festify has posted a member of members of his team posted on his platform, and it says rapper Mover currently serving a 30-year sentence in category A HMP Franklin has shared a message from inside warning young people to stay out of jail. He speaks on the harsh conditions he's facing. Now, HMP Franklin, we know, everyone knows that you go to HMP Franklin as a Muslim, as someone that is of an ethnic background. That's one of the most racist double ACAT prisons you can ever go. Whitemore, fine. Do you know what I mean? There's Full Sutton, fine. HMP Franklin, madness. And anyone that don't know who Mover is, obviously I'll flip my screen and get into just this bit of it so you kind of know who the artist is from here.
Yo, I'll let the 9 pop, cut it back a couple times, watch 5 drop. And if you think I don't do what I say in my bars, I fuck it DJ, turn the mic off. If I reach to the side boss, I'll put 2 in your home, bang, whitewash.
And obviously Mover's from the Newham area. I think he's from Custom House. And he was very close with the boy Paper. And obviously this is what was said. He said, I know I'm no angel, but what goes on here is just disgusting. I'm surrounded by what media paint out to be some of the worst kind of, yet the most wicked men in here are the ones in uniform. So when he said the ones in uniform, he's talking about the prison officers. And you see, brutality in prison is crazy, like crazy what happens. But anyway, boom, boom, boom. I've seen them just leave a man that was fighting cancer to rot, and by the time they did take him to healthcare wing, he was dead within 24 hours. R.I.P. the OG Dave. These times, my white brethren sprained his ankle, and he was seen within 24 hours. Man are getting ripped out of their clothes, dragged down to the blocks naked and stamped out whilst in the segregation because they refused to squat due to religious beliefs. Not me. You're going mad. Something for. This is just the tip of the iceberg stuff. This is just the tip of the iceberg stuff. If you're in a ethnic minority and are sick here, forget about it. And if you're ethnic minority and Muslim, Jesus, you're even more trouble. But the long and short of this message is, my brothers, do not come jail. And if you do happen to have a loved one in HMP Franklin, make sure you check up on them, because more time real people won't even tell you the reality of this place and will just firm it with a wink and a smile because they don't want to burden you, when really these types of things are going on a regular. Chin up, my drillers.
Look, listen, let me just tell you something, yeah? Obviously the ones that know, yeah? But Mover he ain't no pushover, like, he's not soft, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I remember, yeah, I remember there was a guy called Ras, yeah, and he would Mover some peas, innit? Some Ras, whatever. Mover kept trying, he's like a bit of an older guy, innit, to us, and Mover kept getting onto him about the peas, and he kept like, he had a bit of size, he thought he was a bit, you know what I'm saying, and he kept fobbing it off, I'll soon come, and rare, yeah. One day, yeah, I saw the guy go past me himself. Because remember, we're on the same landing, so if I come out and I look to the right, boom, like I'll see DV come out, I'll see him come out, whatever. So then the guy must have been walking past me for so, yeah. This was so funny how it happened, yeah. Like, all you saw, yeah, is the guy go like this, like into the cell, like it's like they grabbed him by the hair, just dragged him in the cell, yeah. Brother, they fucked this shit up, yeah, ripped out his dreads so disgustingly. My man had to shave off his head. Man stopped, hey, Joe's, the man them stopped calling him Ras and start calling him Raw. Let me see them go, Raw, like, bro, and then the man, you know what, I me laughing because this is not even, but it was funny at the time, innit? Then Leaf and I got his dreads and he tied it up on the landing, like in different little parts, like a shrine. And when it comes to dickheads, is they don't run. Them dreads is there for time. Remember, we get banged up. You could just loosen up like your dreads from the band and start and do that. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, like, so I know for moving to put this message out there, I know what you seen must be real demoralizing. Do you know what I mean? I think he's probably about maybe 14 years or 12 years into his bid, something like that. But yeah, free mover, man, I fuck with mover heavy, musically, just as a person, and yeah, it hurts when you think about it, because I slightly get survival guilt when I think about them and like that, because man, it's been neat for these things. So this could have been me reaching out from behind the door to try and give people some awareness, and you know what I'm saying, not to say that this is how he's feeling, but you know, feeling a bit defeated and demoralized, and you're not even halfway through, but you've given them a 14 already or 15, and it's dark, man. It's fucking dark, but throw the real ninjas, man. You know what I'm saying? Each and every time, man. You know the vibe, man.